Welcome back to the further adventures of Scrooge McDuck.
Welcome back to, welcome to anyway, it's DuckTales!
We're cold playing DuckTales today, folks.
On the NES.
On the NES. Mike has never played this game.
Full disclosure, I've never watched DuckTales.
Yeah, he hates DuckTales.
It used to be on TV, and I would, I'd see it in passing. It's not like I would ever sit down and, let me watch a video or this thing with Huey, Louie, and Dewey, or whatever the fuck their names are. And
well, you know what, though, Mike, it was a little bit beyond your time.
Yeah, and it came on roughly at the same time that I'd be leaving to go to work anyway.
Yeah. And honestly, this is kind of the funny thing. DuckTales was a little actually beyond my time even.
But here's the thing. I watched Tailspin.
What?
And I used to love Tailspin. And it was on around the same time that
I was going to say, it's basically a spin-off of this.
Yes, I love DuckTales. I love Tailspin. But I never watched DuckTales.
Now, I love Darkwing Duck.
I never watched that either.
That was good.
No.
It doesn't hold up, but it is good.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, DuckTales, I wasn't that into it, but I loved the song.
No, you got this asshole swimming in his gold.
Are you kidding? I love Scrooge McDuck.
No.
I identify so much with the guy.
Okay.
If I had all that money, I'd swim around in it too.
Naked, most likely.
Yes, you know it. Anyways, we should probably get into the game.
Yeah, it's already been 10 minutes.
So this may shock a lot of you folks, but neither me nor Mike have ever played this.
Well, it's not a shock that I never played this since I never even watched the fucking series.
It's true.
Don't care. I mean...
In fact, I don't think I ever watched the show. I watched the movie.
Up at the top where it says 0, where the dollars are, now you're up to 4,000. But back when it was 0, that's exactly how many fucks I would have given it. 0.
Alright, so it looks like I know what I'm doing, folks, but it actually took us like 10 minutes to figure out how the hell to play the game.
I even had to hook up a different controller for him just because he's like...
Yeah, it seemed like the controller wasn't working.
This controller's jank, and it's like there's only 2 buttons on the Nintendo controller.
Because yes, this is a cold play, folks, except for we did fire it up to try to at least make sure it worked.
And the sad thing is I actually had to hook up a Nintendo controller for him to be able to... Oh, you died.
Oh my god, I suck. Well, I'm not going to be a rich-ass duck this way.
Well, this is what happens when you don't advance to the right. People advance to the right. They don't just keep on going after the same non-ending enemies that keep coming at you.
This is a weird control scheme for the game, though, because, there is no, attack button. It's a jump, and then you have to hold down in the attack to do this goofy pogo stick thing. Which I don't ever recall him doing in the show. Then again, I never watched the show.
Avoid the flower. The flower will bite your butt. Yes, unlike the other two, I actually have some nostalgia for this game because my brothers used to play it a lot. The moon level has some of the best... I don't hit the flower. I did watch the show.
Ooh, I wonder what Nem does.
No.
Oh, it makes me invincible.
Yes.
Hey, run, bitch, run. You didn't run.
I ran enough. Oh.
Now, has it been established anywhere that that's actually a pogo stick?
I don't know, actually.
Because it could be his cane.
Well, it's supposed to be his cane.
Okay.
He's using his cane as a pogo stick.
Yeah, which makes no sense whatsoever. But hey,
it's fiction.
It's a show about a duck with money, I guess I'm not looking for super realism here. Actually, knowing me, I would.
It's just a show. You should just relax.
But yes, me and Mike have never played this. I shouldn't tell you that. I played it once when I was fairly young. I don't remember when, but it was I think it was just because, a friend had it. And we fired it up and, played it over at his house for, 5 minutes, and I was like, this game looks dumb.
You know what? Here I am as an adult. This game looks dumb.
Well, the thing is according to everyone and their mother, this game is like a classic.
It is.
Super Mario Brothers is a classic.
I died.
Super Mario 3 is arguably the best 8-bit NES, or not NES game, but the best 8-bit game ever.
I'd go with that.
This does nowhere near rank up anywhere as high as either one of those. It's just, I don't know. For me, it just doesn't sing the right chords. This is a game that if I would have rented back when in the day, I would have felt like I really wasted my $5.
You know, I think I would have rented this. I think I would have enjoyed it just fine. Well, actually, nah, I don't know. Because, like, I went to my friend's house, I was like, this is dumb. But if I would have, like, played it a little... Oh!
How did you do that?
I don't know.
And can you do that to enemies?
Alright, so I had to... Oh! Oh, I get it. It's like a golf swing. Get it? Because he's Scottish.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's neat.
So can you do that?
Whoa!
What the hell?
Ooh, did I find a secret? Oh. Oh, this duck is going to have all the money and ice cream in the world, Mike. We'll be millionaires. I'll share it with all of you.
Nah, you can keep it. I'm alright. You're the one that has to trudge through this.
Spider.
So yeah, folks, Mike is a stick in the mud and apparently hates DuckTales. Because he's old and no fun, apparently.
I'm old and no fun.
He is literally a member of the AARP, folks.
This is true. I just signed up. I'm not even 50 and I'm a member of the AARP. But joke's on them. I'm married to a 39-year-old wife and I signed her up too.
Oh, man.
So yeah, they gotta. Although I guarantee you,
we're just learning all the dirt this episode.
I know,
folks.
yeah. Last episode we learned that Bill and I were not popular at all. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, people really hated us.
Kind of like the channel, not really popular at all.
Yeah, that checks.
Oh, you died.
I died, Mike.
We learned that Bill hated me when he first met me because I was an asshole. I mean, we're learning a lot these episodes.
But hey, you know what? You were apparently an endearing asshole because I eventually started to like you.
Kind of. You tolerated me.
You had a high charisma modifier.
Yeah, it may not seem like it, folks, but Mike does have like a crazy high charisma modifier.
I don't see how.
I don't see how you not.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, I died. Oh my God!
Wow.
I died.
Yeah, you did.
Oh shit! Well, here,
it's
give
my
it a
turn.
shot.
All right, let me see how jank this game is.
All right, now you got a jump button and you got an attack button, but to do the pogo thing, you have to hold the attack button and hold down after you've jumped. There you go.
Well, if I just keep holding the attack button, then nothing can happen.
Yes, that's exactly. Except for if you land in the flower or fall in a hole.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to hold this attack button. I'm just going to keep going this way, and whoops.
Oh, you died, Mike.
Well, shit. All right, well, that worked out so great for me. I'm going to do it again.
Now, one thing I did play is I played, actually, it's funny because it was one of our earlier cold plays was, we played Darkwing Duck.
Okay.
Which was, I want to say also, because I want to say Darkwing Duck was made by Capcom and so was this. But Darkwing Duck was really fucking good. It was like a Mega Man clone. And you know how much I love Mega Man. Man, you are kicking ass at this game, Mike.
Well, when I become invincible, I go.
You don't fuck around like I did?
I don't stay.
You don't forge these chains in life like I did, Scrooge?
No, I go. Run, run, run.
Mankind should have been your business.
Mankind is never my business. That's why nobody likes me. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
I got eaten by the plant.
Don't touch the plants.
Well, I didn't want to touch the game, I'll be honest.
So apparently we suck pretty hardcore at this game, folks. I'm certain all the DuckTales fans that are out there, you know, any that clicked on this video and haven't clicked off yet,
I guarantee they clicked off.
are probably pulling your hair out being like, wow, these dumbasses don't know what the hell they're doing. And yeah, that's because it's a Coldplay. We really don't know what we're doing.
The funny thing is, nor do we care.
Well, I care. I want to do a good job, Mike.
I honestly, wow, look at that.
I want to be popular. I want to be the guy.
You want to be the girl with the most
I want to be the girl all the bad guys want. You know. But you know what, Mike? As much as you're bellering and, you know, not liking this, you can go home today saying, you know what? I played DuckTales.
And, oh
no, you're game over.
that was the third one. You might want to put that on easy.
I'm good. You know what? Get good. That's what I say. It was by Capcom too.
I'd put it on easy.
Let's go to Transylvania.
Okay.
I love Transylvania.
Nobody likes Transylvania.
I love I know all. I'm like a fucking expert historian in Transylvanian history.
That's what she said.
Seriously, I know insane amounts of stuff about Transylvania, folks.
He does.
Is that where they got the Tasmanian devils?
What? No! That's Tasmania, not Transylvania. Oh, help me. Huey has been kidnapped.
Help! Help me! Help me!
Help him, please.
Help me!
I'd rather not. Stupid jerk skeleton.
Alright, well, since we learned a whole lot last episode, let's continue with the learning lesson this episode.
Alright, well, what are we going to learn today, Mike?
Alright, so...
it's a ghost. Scared me to death.
Apparently, you decided that I was an okay person when we was at the bar, and you was drinking.
Man, this is really getting under your skin, isn't it?
And you was drinking. No, that's just weird, you know? Well, honestly, the whole Bill and I, you know, even meeting thing kind of happened because, you know, the whore that I was dating at the time ended up deciding that she wanted to bugger off, and fine. Okay.
The sad thing is that everyone knew about it before you did.
I know that. Well, that was the second time that she decided to whore and bugger off. Everyone knew about it before me. But, so anyway, I needed a roommate. Or at least, you know, I decided I was going to have a roommate this time just to kind of keep me on an even keel and stuff. And Bill and I were we on the same trivia team at the same time? Okay, so we were on the same trivia team, and we kind of met each other through a mutual friend.
Yeah, and that was just after we went down to Detroit for the finals.
Yeah, because we were, in fact, when we decided to actually be roommates and stuff, I think it was that day that we were on the radio.
Yep.
Promoting.
Yeah, we were promoting the trivia league.
Hey, the Beagle Boys.
So we were on the radio and stuff, and we ended up stopping by a McDonald's.
This house has an illusion wall.
Ooh.
We ended up stopping by a McDonald's on the way back, and I'd never had a roommate before. I don't even know how to interview for a roommate, so I asked Bill the only question that I could think of, and that's just, are you a murderer? And Bill's just like, well, I haven't killed anybody yet, and I'm like, that's good enough. So let me see if I can tell this story without doxing anybody.
Good luck.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard, but let me see if I can get it out. So anyway, Bill and I decided, okay, we're gonna be roommates, and where I really got to the point where it's like I thought Bill was okay. This is actually gonna be a good move, and you know I selected the right person here. Bill takes me. We go to Travers, and there's this sushi place that he goes to because he's one of those weird ones that actually likes sushi. So he takes me to this damn restaurant.
To be fair, it was a Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
They just had sushi there.
So he has sushi, and I have everything but. And we're sitting at this one table at the front of the restaurant, up by the window, and he's telling me about this one comedian.
Actually, he wasn't a comedian. He was just a singer, but he was funny.
Okay.
It was Tom Waits.
Tom Waits?
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits. Okay.
Yeah.
And the story that Bill tells me is he's talking about this Tom Waits, and he goes to this restaurant that's like,
your turn, or do you want me to take another
go
crack
for
at
it, because I would never. But I would try that moon or whatever.
Yeah,
All right, let's go to the
Because the
moon.
moon looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hey, there's cheese on the moon.
Yeah. So anyway, he tells me about this Tom Waits and this one restaurant that he went to that it was all you can stand for $5.
I think it was all you can stand for $1, but we adjusted it to $5.
But it's as I'm sitting there eating, and as soon as I hear this, all you can stand for $5, I lost it. I could not keep myself composed because it was just the thought of you're not even full. You know, you're just when you get to the point you can't take anymore, you leave. And that thought, I could not. I had to go to the bathroom, which was on the other side and in the rear of the restaurant. And I'm sitting in the stall, and I'm just sitting there on the toilet, grabbing toilet paper and just wiping my tears. I don't know why. I just lost it on that.
Well, yeah, because like we took that concept and we just started making like this idea to make a restaurant.
I was gonna say I'm getting to that. So so once I'm finally composed, I leave the bathroom, and as I'm walking, because I got to go from the rear of the restaurant to the front of the restaurant and then over to the other side. As soon as I walk past this first table, I fucking lost it again. So it's like, screw it. I just get back to the table and I'm just dying, and Bill's looking at me like I'm a fucking dumbass. And I'm like, dude, because at that time, on the other side of the state, somebody was giving away a free trolley. You know, this boxcar or whatever. Not a boxcar, I'm sorry, a trolley.
Yeah, it's a caboose.
Yeah, caboose. And the tracks it was sitting on.
Oh, did it come with the tracks,
yes,
too?
it's yours. Just take it. Get it off my yard. And it's like, if we had a way to transfer this, because the town we lived in at the time...
Yeah, it had the railroad tracks
It's
right
got
there.
the railroad tracks that go right down the middle of town, and it has the switch track, which is on, you know, because they use the switch track for offloading cars and reconnecting cars and, you know, redoing the train and everything. Which is great when they're doing that at 2 a.m. and they have to blow the fucking whistle for every single block that the train is now crossing. That aside, we were like, man, if we could get that caboose and we could put that on the other side of the switch track, you know, make it like a third track and put that there. Oh my God! What you know what we could do with that? So Bill and I, we leave the restaurant. And on the entire way home, this is what we come up with. I mean, first thing is, okay, we get this trolley, and we set it, you know, in town and everything. As far as the food that we serve at that, we were talking about going to like Sam's Club, or at that time we had
Save-A-Lot.
We had a Save-A-Lot in town.
Talking about going to
And we
Save-A-Lot.
would get all the food from Save-A-Lot. As far as the drinks, it would be like whatever the Save-A-Lot brand is. So instead of like Mountain Dew, you would have Moon Twist. Instead of having Coke or Pepsi, you would have Cola. You know, that would have been the drinks. The tables would just be your regular run-of-the-mill, you know, just tables that you sit at. However, the chairs at the table would have been those little fold-up wooden ones.
Oh, you missed the best part about the drinks.
What was the drinks?
It was free refills.
Yeah.
But it wasn't self-serve. You actually had to bring it up.
Yeah.
And it was like a Dixie cup.
Yeah, the Dixie. I forgot about the Dixie cups. But there's even more to the bringing it up, but we'll get to that later. So anyway, you're at the table and you're sitting in these wooden fold-up chairs, and they're the wooden ones that have that little wooden slat. That's you know, there's a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch gap in between the slats, so when you sit down in them, the slats open up, and then when you stand up, they kind of come together and they pinch your ass when you stand. There was going to be 2 lights in the caboose. They were going to be fluorescent. One was going to have a bad starter, so it was just going to have the gas just kind of...
You'd have that bad ballast that's just constantly fucking making it...
Yeah, you got the gas just kind of going back and forth in between the you know, the electrodes on the one side, and then the other side it would have a bad ballast, so all you hear is zzz, 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 while the whole thing kind of flickers. In the bathroom, of course, you'd have your restroom and your sink and everything, but there would have been no soap. So, you know that the chef is not washing his hands. I mean, there's no way around that.
Yeah.
As far as the chef...
the chef was the best part.
We're going to do an all-you-can-eat thing. However, there's no buffet. There is going to be a menu.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to eat something, you'd browse the menu, and you would be like, okay, I'll have that. In which case, you go up to the chef, and you tell the chef, this is what I would like. The chef would then make your food. Once your food is done, he would ding your bell and, save on wait staff. We don't need a waitress. You just come up and you would get your food. If you want more, you would just let the chef know this is what I would like, and the chef would, of course, make your food and ding the bell when it's ready. The chef at the time, the person that we knew, he was a bit overweight.
He had a bit of a
gland issue.
He had a bit of an issue, yeah.
Yeah. So there was, even though he showered, there was definitely an odor that surrounded him.
Good guy, real nicest guy you've ever met.
Very nice guy. Just at the time, now that said, he has lost weight, and that problem is no longer an issue these days. But at the time, it was an issue. But, once again, to keep costs down, we can't really afford central air, and especially in a box, not a boxcar, but especially in a caboose. So we were just going to have one huge oscillating fan that'll help keep the customers cool. And, of course, since we put it by the chef, that'll help keep the chef cool as well. Granted, that might waft some unfavorable smells throughout the restaurant, but that's a problem that we'll figure out some other time.
Yeah, it's priorities.
Yes. So the first thing is just getting the restaurant up and running. The pricing is, I think, one of the best parts. We had actually settled on $5.
Yeah.
All you can stand
sure.
for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like the pricings, so that's, why not? We'll just go with it. I know I'm missing something else. What am I missing about this restaurant?
Oh, heck, let me think.
We got the tables, we got the chairs, we got the lighting, we got the chef.
We got the bathroom with the fucking soap dispenser.
Yeah, we got the food, we got the drinks with the Dixie cups.
The bad lighting. God, I know there's more about it.
Yeah, I mean, the name.
Oh, yeah, the name was... Because I remember trying to come up with some very fancy sounding name,
some French sounding name.
Yeah, so I ended up Googling, translating, and I found Le Cuisinier Pouen.
Yeah, the closest translation that we could come up with, because they didn't exactly have.
Yeah, but it was French for the reeking chef.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Which it fit.
Yeah, it really did fit.
It fit.
I mean, we had a chef, he reeked.
So you got Le Cuisinier Pouen. And the best part was a tagline that Bill came up with. What was it? It was something to the effect of, it wasn't the restaurant that Kalkaska wants.
Oh yeah, because The Dark Knight was popular at the time. It's not the restaurant Kalkaska needs, but the one that they deserve.
Precisely. And the best part
just
about
totally
this,
doxed Kalkaska.
Yeah, but the best part about this is Bill and I already know going in, there is, even if we could get an occupancy permit, there is no way that this restaurant is going to be open longer than 30 days.
No, health department will shut us down.
Yeah, we know that going in. So during that 30-day period, the two things that we knew that were going to be absolute is A, we know that our friend, great guy that he is, he would, even though Bill and I already know that this restaurant is a doomed failure. There's zero chance this is going to take off or be popular or anything.
Yep.
If anything, it's our joke on the town.
Oh yeah, big time.
But the things that we know for certain is our friend would make this he would try to make this the greatest dining experience that.
No, he would pour his heart and soul into that project.
Anybody that was coming into the restaurant, he would try to make that the best experience that person ever had.
Yep.
The other thing that we know is an absolute is there would be the one guy that would hate the place, absolutely hate it. He would dog on it, he'd tell everybody not to go there, but yet he would be there every single day.
Yes, because it's the cheapest place in town.
I was going to say, not because it's good, but just because, by God, we're the cheapest place in town. That was, and the thing is, before Bill and I were even roommates, before he even moved in, this is what Bill and I came up with on the way home. I mean, we're both crying and laughing, and as we're coming up with more ideas, and oh my god, we could do this. Oh my god, we should do this. Oh yeah. Oh geez, let's add this. You know.
And I think that's why we became such good friends. Is like we just worked really well off of each other.
Yes, I mean this is the type of BS that we came up with before we were living together. In fact, we were like, oh my god, I can just see what it's going to be like once we live together. It's going to be like you know, the Animaniacs. Yeah. You know, you got Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah. What are we going to do tonight, Brain?
What are we going to do tonight, Pinky? The same thing we do every night, Mika. We're going to take over the world. And Bill, because he draws these amazing fucking things. He'd pull out this roll of blueprints and be like, you know, that's what I was picturing our roommate situation being like. The whole time, and it wasn't too far off.
I was gonna say, actually, it did almost turn out a bit like that.
A bit like, yeah, because even as he was moving in, I mean, Bill's a chemist. You know, he works at the water treatment plant and everything at the time.
Oh, wait, it totally docked my career, man.
Sorry to dox you. I didn't say where.
Well, people can put the dots together.
All right, I take it back. He doesn't work there. Leave it out, Bill. It's okay. But the funny, he'd be bringing in all these chemicals, and we're talking these brown bottles, glass bottles with these labels on this, and he'd be moving in, and we'd be putting the stuff in the laundry room and the shelves, and he'd hand me another one. He's like, okay, don't drink this. Okay, don't open this one. Oh, never touch this one. Oh, you do not want to mix these two. You'll die. Can you say chlorine gas? Look, there's this one that does not have a label. Oh yeah, go ahead and open that. Oh, you'll love it. Open this one up.
Do you want to play, Mike?
No, I am. And he's like, take a drink of this one, and he was right. It was fantastic. It's some alcohol that his family makes. It tastes like apple pie.
Yeah, the apple pie thing. Yeah.
Yes. But
that was like the only one that wasn't labeled.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's not labeled. So if you go in there and you see anything labeled, don't fucking touch it. You'll die. But the one that's not labeled, oh yeah, drink away. But that's what it was like with Bill and I living together.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, that is such bullshit.
You don't want that anyway.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, no, you're fine. It's just, that's just... I guess that's just the start of Bill and I kind of, you know, becoming roommates and becoming friends.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the landlord.
Ooh.
When I moved into the house, there was this old 1970s style table. It was, do you remember that shit? The aluminum.
Oh yeah, with the linoleum top and the goofy legs.
Yeah, and he's like, don't get rid of this. My son's gonna come pick it up. It's his table, and it's like, we don't.
Why the hell would he want it?
Yeah, we don't fucking want that anyway. So Bill and I, it's like, you know, we were both working on roughly the same shift. And we would both get home at like 5 o'clock at the time, and it's like, you know, when would we ever be like, hey, what do you want for dinner? And, you know, fucking make dinner and sit down at the table and eat the shit. So let's just get rid of the damn. I can't even remember what happened. Did the landlord ever come pick that shit up, or did we just set it out by the road and watch it disappear?
I don't remember. I thought we just put it outside and it eventually. I don't even remember it disappearing. I just remember it not being there at one point.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember getting kicked out of the house. I just can't remember. I just can't remember where we put it or even how it just disappeared. But it went away. And then, you know, Bill's boss at the time, yeah, I got this pool table if you guys want it. It's like, yeah, let's go get it. So we had this fucking pool table in the kitchen for the longest time.
Yeah, because we had to go all the way to the UP to get it.
Yeah.
And like, we got my old man to help me out with it, and he disowned me afterwards.
I don't blame him. It was a 7-foot bar table, full slate.
Yeah.
It was not a 3-piece slate like most of them. This was a 1-piece motherfucker. We had to disassemble the table and drag it up from the basement.
Oh yeah, complete with all the mechanics inside too.
Yeah, because they had full ball return, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah.
This wasn't just the leather pockets in the corners.
No. There's the 3 of us, me, Bill, and his old man, trying to heft this thing up the damn stairs. And then we get back to our house, and we could just pull right up to the back door. It was nice and level with the porch and everything.
Yeah, that was perfect.
And we had like 7 people helping us unload the fucking thing. It's like, where the fuck were you? And where were you losers when we were going to get this? But that was good times back
That was
then.
a good trip.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I mean, all things considered.
Yeah, I met your mom. I had venison at your guys' house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was like the
I
first
didn't-
time you ever had venison,
I didn't even know it was venison.
Or wait, was that the first time you had venison?
It was, yeah, because to my knowledge, I hated venison. And I'm like having seconds and everything. And
Well, I was going to say, to be fair, my mom is really, really good at making venison not taste like venison.
and yeah, your mom was. I remember her groping me too.
Oh, that was at my wedding.
That was at the wedding as well. But before the wedding, my ass got grabbed more than once. Your mom cannot keep her hands to herself.
Well, you know, it's like me and Jackie were saying, that it's that irresistible charisma of yours.
Yeah, I'm sure. Guys, if you ever met me, I have no ass. It is flat back there.
But hey, my mom grabbed it.
Yeah,
though, you know.
your mom grabbed it, yeah. Even at your wedding, it got grabbed.
Well, to be fair, like at my wedding, you were wearing that like T-shirt that was like
Yeah.
free hugs.
Yeah, free hugs. Yeah, I was hugging a lot of people at your wedding.
Yeah, and then on the back it said professional slut hugger.
Yeah, I forgot about that shirt. The funny thing is I had a sport coat over the free hugs T-shirt, so all you can see is the free hugs on the front. So everyone coming up and yeah, I'll give them a hug.
Treasure.
And they couldn't see the professional slut hugger on the rear of the shirt. Oh, those are good times. Though,
Those were
man.
good times.
I miss those times. Yeah, people.
This game, however, you know, I hate to say it, I'm with you, Mike. Mm-hmm. Not so much good times.
I was gonna say I'm just waiting for the game over at this point. It's bound to happen.
I'll put it this way. I can see how like people might like this game, but man, it is a ball buster.
I honestly think it's because they didn't have a good selection of games at their house.
All they had was fucking.
They had this and they had Duck Hunt. Because
and Friday the 13th.
no, their parents bought anything with duck in them. So they got Duck Hunt, they got DuckTales.
They had this. It was this or Top Gun.
I'd play Top Gun myself. At least I could land.
Well, I know you'd play Top Gun, you sick son of a bitch, but
I actually got pretty good at landing the plane.
well, you know, yeah. Again, you know, I'd play Friday the 13th. It's my all-time favorite video game, but nobody likes that game, and I get why.
I don't even like that. It's an LJN. There's not very many LJN games that people are like, ooh, I like that one.
Well, no, that ain't the reason why people don't like it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No. I figured out why the people don't like Friday the 13th, the game. The NES game, I should say.
Because it has absolutely nothing to do with the movie?
No, not at all. They just don't like the game because they're not smart enough to know how it works.
Ah. Well, that was the first thing that I was thinking about.
And yeah, folks, that was just me being an asshole. Although I still make the argument, it was actually a fucking phenomenal game if you sat down for more than 5 minutes and figured out how it worked.
I was going to say, yeah, once you know what you're doing there.
And I think that was the big issue, and I get it, you know, like when I first played the game, is like, what the hell is going on here? But, you know, again, it was one of those games where it's all like, well, I own it now, so I guess this is what I'm playing.
Oh, you actually bought it?
Well, I didn't buy it brand new. My folks picked it up at a garage sale.
Still. Well, that's that.
I'm calling it there. All right, DuckTales. Yeah, catchy theme song, kind of shit game. I don't know.
I'm not impressed.
Mike, you heard it here, folks. Mike is not impressed.
I am not
what are
impressed
your
at all.
thoughts, Jackie?
It's great for a nostalgia kick, but it is notoriously hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was a tough game. I'll put it this way: Bonk was easier.
Yeah, Bonk. I actually liked Bonk better.
Yeah, this was balls ass
Bonk
hard.
actually had some depth. I mean, look at that first enemy that you came across.
The first boss?
Yeah, the boss.
Yeah, that boss
cool.
was cool.
Yeah, I like that boss.
This game just had like a rich ass duck bouncing around on a pogo stick.
Yeah, no, Bonk's Adventure. I think if I had to sit down and play one of these two games, Bonk Adventure, absolutely. I would give that one a go.
Well, on that note, folks, I guess it's the end of the episode.
End of the episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a good day and woo-hoo, woo-hoo,
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
woo-hoo.
All you can stand for $5.
Tune in tomorrow when we're not playing DuckTales.